I cried. They wouldn't leave. About a half an hour ago, the horror repeated. She shrugged her shoulders under the bulky monster costume. But I was at the gate when they left. But I sputtered. The two horrors turned and began walking toward a small white shed at the edge of the plaza. Hey, wait! I called, chasing after them. You made a mistake. Our parents won't leave without us. They disappeared into the shed. The door slammed behind them. I turned back to Luke and Clay. They stared at me blankly. He was wrong, I told them. Mom and Dad are still here, I know it. Then why did you say Clay started, but his voice broke. I could see that he was very worried and upset. Beads of sweat ran down his pink forehead. Pink forehead, pink forehead, pink forehead. Luke tried to make a joke. I guess that means we have a whole park to ourselves, he exclaimed, forcing a smile. Very funny, I replied, sarcastically. Is that a hard one?
Yeah, that was good.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
We also have no money, and we're about 300 miles from home.
Uh-oh.
We could constantly look like just coupons. Clay muttered. He lowered his head, shoved his hands into the pockets of his shorts and turned away from us. All right, Luke remembered. They told that there are no phones in the park. That's crazy, I said, heatedly. They're liars. The horrors are all liars. That was just my bottle.
It's okay.
I guess that's their job, Luke said, telling us lies to scare us to death. That's why they call it Horrorland. They should call it Dumbland. I must tell RL Stine that. RL Stine?
No, honey, when we finish reading?
A fine, Clay muttered bitterly. It's so cool, Luke protested. I love being scared out of my wits, don't you? He gave Clay a hard shove. No, Clay replied softly. He made no attempt to shove Luke back. While she was lying about Mom and Dad, I instead gazing at the white shed. She was just trying to scare us. Mom and Dad are still here. We just have to find them. Come on, let's go, Luke. A gird.
The G has a
Gird.
the G has a E-R-Y behind it. Good.
I hope we find them soon. I'm getting really hungry. This is my favorite part. We wandered through the park for what seemed like hours. We searched through dark, mysterious woods and strange monster villages. Ooh. We passed through a carnival area with dozens of scary-looking rides. On the other side of the vampire village, we passed a building marked Monster Zoo.
Ooh.
It was closed, but we could hear the most terrifying grunts, howls, and moans coming from inside.
Ooh.
A long yellow building had a sign outside that program.
What's AI? Proclaimed. Guillotine.
Museum. What does guillotine mean?
So the guillotine was, remember when we studied the Chateau Versailles in Paris? And I told you that there was the queen and she would always get lots of expensive things and she would spend lots of money while people were starving. So one day they came to the castle, took her out and cut off her head. The guillotine is what they use. It's a machine you lay in there like that. You put your head down and then the blade comes down and cuts off your head.
Oh. Please hold on to your head. Luke wants to go inside, but I talked him out of it. Horrorland was surprisingly empty. We passed several horrors scurrying along the paths. And their bright green costumes. And we saw a few families wandering around, eyes with crying kids. Creepy.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing creepier than kid ghosts.
True.
Like those girls and that boy.
Come on, keep reading.
And that boy that was laughing down the hall in Insidious. Insidious was not my favorite parts.
Okay, keep reading.
The rides in the carnival area were all running empty. All of the food stands and restaurants were empty too. We walked clear across to the other end of the park. I was feeling more and more worried. Why had we run to Mom and Dad? Surely we should have seen them by now. Clay had become very quiet. I could tell he was really scared. Even Luke shrugged.
As the G has an E-I-R-Y behind it. The G has an E-I-R-Y behind it. Bunny.
Okay. Strudged along with his shoulders, slumped, and his head down. By the time we found ourselves back at the alligator pond, I was feeling pretty bad. I crossed the grassy shore, grassy shore, and walked up to the edge of the brown water. What do you think happened to those teenagers who went swimming here? Luke asked, staring across the pond. Think the alligators ate them? Maybe, I replied. I wasn't very listening to him. I was thinking about Mom and Dad. Hey, look, Clay cried, pointing to the water. I saw 2 long greenish-brown logs floating toward us to the top of the water. Uh-oh. It took me a while to realize that the logs were alligators. Oh, this is great. This is a great book. This is getting better than I thought.
Yeah.
Big ones. Big ones. Oh. It's a party. Waved the cloud and hushed whisper. Better step back, I warned them. All 3 of us were standing on the water's edge. The alligators flowed silently just below the surface of the still water, hardly creating a ripple. Mom and Dad didn't leave without us, I repeated for 1,000th time. But we searched everywhere, Luke said quietly. They didn't leave without us, I said. They would never leave without us, so he hesitated. I was thinking hard and my thoughts were all frightening. So? Clay asked eagerly. So if they're not in the park, I continued, it means something happened to them. Something bad happened to them. Uh-oh.
What do you think happened to Mom and Dad?
All right. Oh. Don't make a weird face to me when we get out at the end, okay? Because I don't like the fish like this. That always gives me a fright. That always makes my mind think you're going to be like a scary monster like this.
Okay, keep reading.
Clay gasped like narrow. Luke narrowed his blue eyes at me. What do you mean, Lizzie? He asked. I mean, maybe this place really is evil. Evil, I said. And maybe the horrors are somebody did something bad to Mom and Dad. I stared down at the brown alligator, backs gliding so smoothly, so enthusiastically.
Try it again.
Enthusiastically.
Sound it out.
Enthusiastically.
Oh, effortlessly.
Effortlessly toward us. Oh, what does effortlessly mean?
Effortlessly means you don't even try at all. Because effort means you're really trying hard to do something. But if it's effortlessly, then you can do it so easily without really trying. So they're saying their alligators are gliding smoothly and effortlessly. So they're just gliding through the water like nothing, like they're not even trying.
Oh, that's crazy, Luke muttered. I knew it was crazy, but I had no other explanation. I have so much, such a bad feeling about this park. I told them, a real bad feeling, and I said that I felt strong hands grab me from behind and push me into the alligator pond.
Uh-oh. No.